Somewhere right now, a 23-year-old believes that hard work alone builds real wealth. He is completely wrong, and this is why. You are 6 years old, and you already understand certain things without anyone explaining them to you. The property is not a home, and no one ever explains the difference to you. Money is never discussed in this household, not because there is none, but because mentioning it signals you might need it. You go to the right university, not for the education, but for the room and the names inside it. You meet the first truly self-made person here, brilliant and sharp, and your instinct, trained silently, is quiet pity. Old money never announces itself. New money cannot stop doing exactly that. A letter arrives from attorneys you have never heard of, about a trust that reveals architecture you never knew existed. Real estate in 3 countries, a discretionary trust from decades ago, and a company stake never publicly mentioned since the 80s. You are not the owner of any of it. You are the beneficiary, and the difference is legal, structural, and deeply psychological. The money that belongs to you is the least free money you will ever encounter in your entire life. If this is making you think differently about wealth, like the video and drop your perspective in the comments. Do you believe inherited wealth is a privilege or a burden? Subscribe for more truths like this one. You are invited to observe the family office meeting, not to speak, just to watch Victor run the room. $800 million across real estate, private equity, and legacy stakes held quietly for decades without being traded. The self-made person optimizes for return. The inheritor optimizes for not losing, and these are psychologically completely different tasks. A family member makes a bad investment, loses a significant sum, and quietly disappears from all gatherings. Nobody says a word. The message lands completely regardless. The family is a legal structure before it becomes a human one. Diane wants out, her full stake, total freedom, no more obligations. The council listens. The structure resists silently. You vote to deny Diane's request. The vote is 5-2, and she stops attending family gatherings completely. You do not feel guilt. You feel something colder and more permanent than guilt. You feel correctness. Your name appears on a building now, placed there by a foundation vote you barely recall approving. You are no longer managing wealth now. You are managing the story built around it, and that is far harder. You carry decisions made years ago, choices that cost something human, with nowhere to put them and no one to tell. Nate sits at his terminal tonight believing this is about money, believing hard work alone can build what you were simply born into. He doesn't know yet that what he is building took 4 generations to make truly untouchable. He is building a ladder to a floor you were born on. The floor was always the point. The ladder was never truly the way to get there.